Hello, beautiful people. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Oluchima, and on this channel, I talk about cake business. This is your cake business school where I teach you tips and strategies on how to grow a thriving cake business. I'm a cake artist that is based in Swindon, the United Kingdom. And if you see my beautiful face for the first time, you're most welcome to my channel. Please don't make it your last, become a part of the family. And if you've always been here, thank you so very much for your support. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about how to treat your cake business like a business. Now, this is a very important topic that we need to be talking about because we need to be treating our cake businesses like business. Do not treat it anything less. Do not treat it in any other way other than a business, except if you're doing it for a hobby or you're not doing it for business or you're not doing it to earn an income. But if you are, then there are some things that you need to know. But before we get into that, you know how we do it. Get something to eat, drink, relax, and I'll be right back. Welcome back. Now, the first thing I'm going to be talking about when it comes to this topic is having your business registered, like identify as a corporate entity. Now, there are different levels in different places, and there's how it works in the US, there's a way it works in the UK, there's a way it works in Australia, Nigeria, Ghana. You know how it is. If you know that you're ready for this as a business, then you want to identify in some way, means, form. There are rules and regulations guiding running your business, and you need to be aware of this and do the needful. Now, I get that there are peculiar circumstances that affect how much we do and how much we want to pursue this or follow this, but make sure that in a way, at least you are identifying as a corporate body or as a legal entity. That way, people can take you seriously. In the UK, there are things that you need to do, like your level 2 food hygiene certification, your allergen certification. There's also insurance, registering with your local council. There are things that you need to do, and I believe that it differs from place to place. I know that it differs from place to place. So this is one thing that you need to do. I know that it's nerve-wracking. You're afraid, you have questions, you don't know the implications, you don't know the pros, you don't know the cons, you do not know what to do, you've not decided. Now, do your research. There are resources online, there are videos on YouTube, there are people who have had theirs, like I had my food inspection and I've put a video on how I prepped for it and how I got a 5-star rating. You can watch that video later. I'll link it. I would have said here, but I'll link it later because I want you to watch this till the end. So I'm going to link it for you, but there are things that you need to know. Right back when I was in Nigeria, I registered my business with the Corporate Affairs Commission. And then after that, I opened a business account for my cake business. So I had my payments going into a particular account, and then I could monitor my expenditure, my income and expenditure. I knew my balances at the end of the day. I knew if I was running a profit or a loss at a particular time or phase in my business. So these are things I need to know. So I know that's clear. Identify as a corporate body or as a legal entity. The second thing you want to do is to put systems and structures in place. I know I've talked about this in one of my videos way back earlier on in my YouTube channel. I talked about putting systems and structures in your business. I can't remember the title now, but if I do, I'll definitely link that for you. So put systems and structures in your business. It does not only apply to huge bakeries, huge businesses, or popular brands, popular names. These are the things that you want to begin to practice as a growing cake business so that when you're big, when you expand, when you scale your business, it is not foreign to you. These are things that you've been practicing. So you want to put policies in place. You want to put structure in your business. You want to standardize your recipes. You're not just running and chasing after every recipe you see online. You have a certain recipe that you work with, and that ensures there's consistency in your business and across the board. You want to also make sure that you have your processes and your policies documented. You do not need to put everything you do not need to go all pro on yourself, especially if you're just starting out, and especially if you do not have the knowledge about those things. It is simple. Get a notebook and write, these are my processes, these are my policies, these are the things that are acceptable in my business, these are the things that are not acceptable, whether by me or by members of staff, if I have staff, or by customers. There are certain cakes that I cannot do. There are certain time frames that I cannot work with. If I'm running a 247 cake business, I know that I can accept cake orders 12 midnight, 1 a.m. But if not, these are my opening hours, these are my closing hours. Also make sure that you are putting all of these things down so that if you have people that begin to work with you, so you want to begin to hire staff, you know what the staffing requirements are, you know what you're looking for in your staff, you know the rules that you're wanting to stick by, because if there are no rules, trust me, you're running into trouble and you're going to get crashed. So it's good that you have structures in place, you have systems in place for your business. Make sure that you're not just running it as a solopreneur. Some of us really have the mindset that because I'm running my cake business from home, then all of these things don't apply to me, or I can do anything I like, or I can run it anyhow. No, make sure that you're treating it professionally, you're doing things professionally, and that will give you leverage. When people come and they say, she has a structure. There was a person I think I sent an invoice to somebody, and the person said, sis. The person said, sis, you're really serious about your business. The person said, you're serious about this business. And I'm like, I just smiled because I don't. That's not out of the blues. I was doing this even before I left for the UK. So these are things that you want to put in place. Have systems and structures for your business. Have policies, terms and conditions, because you need to cover yourself and you also need to cover your business. If you need to get insured so that you cover all your bases, please do that. But that being said, I know that that's clear enough. So put systems and structures in place. Now, the third thing is you want to be professional about your business. Make everything professional. It is different from having systems and structures. Being professional with your content you put online, with yourself as a person and the brand that you represent, with your greetings, with your communications, with the things you put out online, with your branding. You want to be professional about everything. With your photography, your cake photography, you want to be professional about it. You will not just stay in any place and take your pictures anyhow. You want to be mindful, deliberate, and intentional about the things you put out online and the language and the tone that you communicate with, because all of these things are important, and it's good that your brand is perceived right. It is good that your brand has professionalism as one of its values and you act that out. It helps guide the way you relate with your customers. It helps guide the way you relate with other bakers. It helps guide the way that you present yourself and you carry yourself. So please, this is very important. Make sure that you're professional about your business, the way you do your things, your baking. You do not just put things together and send off to people. Your packaging is right, like to the very T, to the very letter, everything is on point. Be professional in your cake business and treat your cake business like a business. Now, the fourth thing that I want to talk about is having a database of your customers. You do not want to just have people and then they come and they leave your business and you do not have records of the people that you are dealing with. You do not have records of the people that have done business with you, that have had transactions with you, or that have bought cakes from you. It's important that in building a customer base, you have a database that you can refer to. Now, what's the benefits, or what are the benefits of having a database? It helps you so that you can keep record. You know how your business is growing at a particular time. Another thing is that you can run your offer. So if you have offers and probably they've checked that they're okay with you sending them promotions or offers that you have, you can easily go back to them because it's easy for you to make sales with your current customers than looking for how to get new people. Of course, you will want to get new customers, new people, but it is easier to already deal with or work with the people that you have or the customers that you have. So these are some of the benefits to having a database. You can also build loyal customers out of these offers and the things you do. You can also have an email list where you can keep in touch and keep communicating with them. Like they usually say, social media is a rented platform. You see it as a rented place. It is not your own. And at any time, they can just snap their fingers and things will go haywire. Like Instagram rightly admitted not too long ago that they reduced video quality. So they have such power that what you record and upload on your phone, they can tone down the quality. So if it's not performing right, they would bring down the quality of the video for you. So they have that power. And what if they decide to pull their things off or decide to do something that can ruin the online presence? What are you going to do about it? So it's important that you are keeping things in check, keeping things in place, and having a database of your customers, whether it's through your invoices or writing it down or writing it in putting it, imputing the data on an Excel sheet. Of course, you need to protect their data, especially when it comes to the UK. There is what we call GDPR, and you need to protect customers' data. So you're not just splashing it everywhere, not throwing it everywhere. You are meticulous with it and you protect it. You keep it private because this is customer data, but you need to have it handy and you need to be able to check and track and see how your business is growing or how your business is doing over time. Now, the fifth thing is maintaining an online and an offline presence. So you cannot stay in the shadows and say, I'm doing a business and nobody knows that you're doing it as business. You are not active online. You are not active offline. You're not actively marketing your cake business. If you're not actively marketing your cake business, how do you want to grow, and how do you want people to perceive or see your cake business or even know your business as a cake business? So all of these things are important: brand visibility, brand perception, brand awareness, and maintaining an online presence, not a hiccupy online presence, because you're there today, tomorrow we do not see you. So you want to be there as often as you can. And I usually like to say right now, to define what consistency is to you. If it means 2 videos per week, 3 reels, 2 videos per week, one Instagram stories or whatever, depending on the platform that you're on, make that rule for yourself and stick by it. Some people can do Monday to Friday, some people can do Monday to Sunday. It depends on what works for you. Please do not feel pressured in any way. And do not rely solely on online presence. Like the points I talked about before, you cannot just put all your eggs in one basket. You have to be doing things offline as well to market your cake business, tell people about it, be visible. You want to be actively marketing your cake business. So if you have things like a phase, like merch. So you have things like merch, a hoodie, things that you can wear out and people can know who you are, what you do. You can go to local markets. I've forgotten what they call these things now. If I remember, I'll put the name down below. But there are small markets that is it Village Square? I can't remember the name now. I can't remember the name, but I know what I'm talking about. And I know you do. So all these markets that they have, all this pop-up shops, they have it once in a while. They're not really called pop-up shops. I can't remember the name, but like I said, I'll put it down once I remember. But if you are able to go to all these things to sell, to help people know about your business, to have a taste of the cakes that you sell, these things will really help your business. So be actively marketing your business. That's one way you can treat your cake business like a business. You cannot stay and be waiting for customers, fold your arms and wait for them to come. Customers will not fall from heaven. So you need to be playing your part and you need to do what you need to do so that you can attract people to your business. And like I would always say, when they come, and make sure that you're treating them right so that they stay and they become ambassadors for your brand. They can tell other people about you so that you can get more people into the family. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you watch up till this point, you are the real MVP. Please drop insightful in the comment. That's the buzzword for today. If you know you've watched up to this point, drop insightful, and I know that you've been engaged up to this point. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button and to subscribe. If you want to support the channel, the super thanks button is right down below. Hit the button and make a donation. That will be well appreciated. Also, if you have any questions, leave them in the comments as well, and I'll do my best to answer. Until I see you in my next video, stay happy, stay safe, and stay blessed.